Welcome back to your Call of Duty Black Ops 2 #1 source. Well, not really, but still. Welcome back, guys. First off, this is a very horrible game. It's not one of my best games. Well, actually, it's actually a really good. It's not the worst game. It's still pretty bad. As you can see here, the team's dominating us. Let me show you guys my score. 14-18. I was obviously in the negative. But here I managed to come back and do a little comeback. We don't win the match, you know, spoiler alert, but we do pretty well. I want to give you guys some key differences between the PC and Black Ops 2 version. Well, for starters, the PC version, as you already know, has the better textures, the better graphics. You know, it can actually render at 1080p, while the resolution can reach 1080p. In consoles, it's not the case. You get what we call upscaling HD, which would be like, how do I describe this? Well, this is a tough one, but all I know is that you're pretty much upscaling the HD to 720p for console. In my case, Xbox, because I do own 2 Xboxes. But first off, with the PC version of Black Ops 2, you can increase your field of view. If you guys don't know what your field of view is, basically widens your perspective. You can see and be more aware of your surroundings. Like, for example, here, the gun might seem more further away. That's a good thing in my case, because I play on a monitor, on a 27-inch monitor. So, you know, any closer to me, the perspective of this being would probably make me feel a little motion sick. I mean, that's never really happened to me. I do actually play console with, you know, its native field of view, which would be 60 for the consoles. Right here, I'm playing at 90 FOV, which is the field of view. Now, another key difference between the PC and the Xbox, and I might have to separate this video into 2 parts. Which, yeah, you might as well just leave it at 2 parts. Another key difference between the PC, basically, you get higher frames per second. Now, this is a controversial topic because a lot of people, you know, they really don't care. I mean, they say it's fine playing at 30 frames per second. But in my case, games are only playable if they're 60 frames per second higher. Now, I might make the exception for 50 frames per second. Frames per second are basically, for example, how smooth the game runs. The frame rate basically allows the player to move with more fluidity. Like in cases like for Call of Duty and Battlefield, you really do need that fluidity as far as movement goes. You need to be able to move, to be, you know, quick with your reactions, turn around, etc. So it's a really big deal in FPS, especially if you want to play competitively. Another thing is controls. Now, we can't say PC gaming does not have better controls than console. I mean, the controller is great. Trust me, I'm a console player. I did come from console. I've been playing console for a bit now. But let me tell you, mouse and keyboard is just a superior peripheral. Now, there's a lot of reasons as to why. You know, it's just, to me, it always comes down to customization, you know, DPI, etc. The DPI, basically the dots per inch on your mouse. Basically, you can increase it, you know, to have higher sensitivity, which I do not recommend for players who want better aim. It's the same thing in console. If you want better aim, lower sensitivity. If you want more awareness, I guess the higher. But I mean, trust me, when you get on those one-on-ones, don't expect to win them every time. And mouse and keyboard precision is key, especially for FPSs. Now, I see that I'm running out of time, but I'm gonna make a part 2 and give you the console side of things as to advantages over the PC version of Black Ops 2, guys. Well, anyways, this has been Nestor, and you guys have a good one.